Chapter 990. Hilton hurriedly replied, "We've known each other for 4 years, and we've already been together for 3 years now." Ian asked again, "Then, how did you two meet each other?" Hilton smiled before he said, "At that time, I wanted to join a company, but I needed to ask someone to help me to do something so that I can get into the company. However, he wanted me to bring him 2 Treasurer Gold premium cigarettes. I found out that the Treasurer Gold cigarettes are really expensive. One of it would already cost a few $100s, and 2 of the Treasurer Gold premium cigarettes would already cost me more than $1,000. Therefore, I decided to search online to see if I could find anyone selling it at a cheaper price. Who would have known that I would really find someone selling those cigarettes at a cheaper price? It was Lisa. She sold her Treasurer Gold premium cigarettes for only $200 each." Ian could not help but feel extremely awkward after listening to Hilton's explanation. After that, he asked him, "Hilton, let me ask you something. Where's the Treasurer Gold cigarettes made?" Hilton subconsciously replied, "Japan." Ian nodded before he asked again, "Why are you still able to purchase smuggled Treasurer Gold cigarettes when these cigarettes are originally made in Japan anyway?" Hilton frowned before he said, "Hey, brother Ian, what you've said is really very interesting. I really don't understand the reason either. Perhaps Lisa has some other way to get her hands on these cigarettes?" Ian sighed before he asked, "Let me ask you again. After buying these 2 smuggled Treasurer Gold premium cigarettes from your girlfriend, did the other party end up helping you in the end?" "No." As soon as he thought about this, Hilton felt a little distressed as he said, "I did not receive any information or hear anything else from that person after I had passed him those 2 cigarettes. I called him to ask him about it later, but I realized that he had already blocked me. I can still remember everything clearly until this day. Every 1st and 15th day of the month, I would buy $2 worth of hell money to burn on the side of the road so that I can curse that fool who cheated me out of 2 cigarettes to die earlier." "You really are incredible." Ian rubbed his temples in distress. He finally understood why Hilton was such a pathetic jerk. At this time, he asked again, "Hilton, you said that you have already been together with your girlfriend for 3 years now. So, did you two have sex yet?" Hilton blushed as he replied shyly, "I wanted to, but it hasn't happened yet. Lisa told me that she wants to save her virginity and keep her most precious and sacred first time for the day of her wedding. I fully respect her decision." Ian scratched his head as he asked, "Then, didn't you hear all the sounds she was making when you called her earlier? Under what kind of circumstances would a woman actually make such sounds? She wasn't only moaning, but there was also the sound of the mattress squeaking beneath her. Think about it carefully. Think about some of the movies that you've seen, especially those scenes with very few people. Besides that, there's usually only one man and woman in that particular scene." Ian was initially thinking of giving Hilton a hint. He felt that it was completely impossible for Hilton not to understand what he was hinting at when he had already made things so clear. However, after he was done speaking, he really did not expect Hilton to have a serious expression on his face as he said, "She's home alone, so she's naturally just twisting her waist. If she's practicing and twisting her waist on her bed, her mattress would naturally produce a squeaking sound." Hilton continued saying in distress, "It's a pity that my dormitory is really far away from her house. Otherwise, I would have bought 2 packs of medicinal plasters for her instead." Ian sneered as he said, "Why are you buying medicinal plasters for her? Why don't you buy 2 boxes of Plan B instead? Otherwise, there might really be an accident." "What?" Hilton hurriedly asked, "What's Plan B? Is it for back treatment? Is it expensive? How much does a box cost?" "Forget it," Ian waved his hand as he said, "You can just stay at home first. I have to go now. I will help you invest your money in the trust fund. If nothing else comes up, you'll be able to get your money back in 1 week."